Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tom Compton with We Hold These Truths. We're at a rally here for Palestine in Phoenix. We're near the city hall here in Phoenix, and we've got a fairly large crowd today with us. And our question is, why is Israel committing war against itself? Because aren't the Palestinians part of Israel?
They have a right to be heard also.
They do. We all have to be right to be heard.
Yes, definitely.
We believe that humans are very valuable. Choose life, not war. And isn't it great, folks, that, excuse me,
doesn't see it that way.
wait a minute, we're just doing something here, ma'am. Wow, we got some interest here, ladies and gentlemen. We are against any kind of violence, and that's why we say choose life, not war. Are you, sir? Are you for life or are you for war? Oh, well, good. That's what we want to see. Unfortunately, we've got our media to contend with, ladies and gentlemen. They don't always tell us the truth. We've been told that was an unprovoked act by Hamas. The truth is they've been provoked by the Israelis for 75 years. And what they did is certainly, we can't justify taking life. Violence only begets more violence. But you look at the three wars in 2008, 2009, 2012, 2014 by Israel against Palestine, and where thousands of people were killed. The infrastructure was destroyed. It's under siege for 16 years by Israel. So naturally, it's as Bob Simon, who is Jewish, with 60 Minutes, described Gaza as the world's largest open-air prison. So some of the prisoners aren't really happy about being in the prison. So they broke out of the prison. Now, we can't justify what they did, but we can't justify the response by Israel. There have been over 7,000 people killed in Gaza to date. This is October 27th. At least 3,000 children were killed. So the justification for such retribution is unthinkable. We hold these truths, put a lot of the blame on the U.S. government. The U.S. government gives some $4 billion a year, and the Israeli lobby in the U.S. is very powerful. For example, in this summer, a resolution was passed in the House of Representatives, 419 to 9, and the resolution said that Israel is not an apartheid state. Well, organizations like Amnesty International say it is an apartheid state. It certainly fits those categories. Just recently, another resolution passed 410 to 10 or something like that, supporting the actions of Israel. So the one thing we have to remember, the United States, as is Israel, their economies are based on war. We're a war-based economy. And of course, what we've seen in Israel, there's a lot of fractions there. Hundreds of thousands of people are protesting the judicial reforms, and anyway, a lot of fragmentation, but nothing unifies a country more than war. You know, we love to hate people, and so Netanyahu has gotten a big booster there. We ask you to do your own research. We hold these truths. WHTT.org has a lot of resources. We challenge Christian Zionists. They believe that the modern state of Israel is a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. So they turn a blind eye to what Israel is doing to the Palestinians. Even Palestinian Christians. It's quite amazing. One of the things, if you go to our website, you want to watch the documentary People and the Land. It was made in 1997 for PBS, Public Broadcasting Service, paid mostly by them, and it was not shown. It's still very powerful 26 years later, yeah. And at the time, there were 110,000 illegal settlers in the West Bank. There are now over 750,000. In 2018, Israel passed a nation-state law that said it's a Jewish nation. So what we're seeing is the ethnic cleansing of Israel, as described by Israeli historian Ilan Pappé in his book, The Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine. Reporting live from Phoenix, Arizona, Tom Compton. Peace. Give peace a try.